From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Outman grabs it on the run.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Leody Taveras.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Hampson leads off first with one away. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
3 balls.
No throw, safe at second.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. And strike 2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 28th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on a line and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Nathan Eovaldi.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Check swing, he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Righty delivers. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. That's to third. Young on to second to get 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The wind of the pitch.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Garcia going back, and that ball is gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And that's outside. Now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result,
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. Simeon leads off second with nobody out. Pitch misses, 2-2. Yamamoto, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Leody Taveras. 2-1 now. Into center. Outman right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Jonah Heim now at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Falling behind 2-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Line drive. Duvall brings it in, and that is that. Rangers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall at the plate. The pitch. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Jason Hayward. The 1-1. And that's outside. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, Max
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Duvall grounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. That just misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1. On to the third inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Garrett Hampson. The 1-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Curveball drops in there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out now. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. The line to kick the pitch. That one lifted to left. Duvall should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. On the strike, the pitch. Just missed. And a 2-1 on the way. That one missed. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Carter going back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mookie now.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The wind of the pitch.
2-2 the count.
One run across to the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Popped up. Hampson makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Will Smith will hit next.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That
2
misses.
balls,
Now
strike.
2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty.
We got full count.
And there's ball 4.
Up next is Dodgers.
Man at first with one gone. James Outman the next to hit. Smith over at first with one away.
That's foul.
And another ball.
The count is full.
In the dirt. Got him. Wow.
Attack.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
1 strike.
Save at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. as he was out
One
front
ball,
that time.
2 straight.
In the air, foul off first. Freeman drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Next to hit, Josh Young. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, right field. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Semien. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Outman under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. And we're back.
Leading
and the
off
batter now,
the
Adam Duvall.
The left field.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Boo, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 24th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here comes Max Muncy. On the ground. Gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. And that's just foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
This one in the air right field. Garcia sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Turns and fires to Betts. Big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Got him swinging, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. And he deals. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 14th of the year. It's 4-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now it's going to be Leody Taveras. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. In there safely.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Now fly ball to right center. Outman sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The bat, number 4, shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Rangers, Garrett Hampson. Trying to bunt his way on. India. Over to first. Barely got it for the out. Close play.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Johnny McGee. And that's down and away.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
The pitch. Out to center. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 33,
James Outman getting ready to hit. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Close one, doesn't get the call.
2 balls,
now
1
2
strike.
balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Lowe. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The 1-2. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That is the inning. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. The 2-2 on the way. Out to short. Whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man at second with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 36. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Ryan.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Oh, the throw is wild.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
On the ground, 2-ball. India quickly to second for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yerry Rodriguez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
One and two now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The batter, the right fielder,
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Up the middle, Semien. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. And that one missing low. Action in the pen down there. John Gray getting loose out there. DeSclafani warming up as well. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it and he's on at first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Jonathan India steps to the plate for the Dodgers. India hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. 2 outs. Bouncer to Young. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here in L.A., now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And another ball. Line drive, falls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. And now 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
So digging in, Jonah Heim.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. He goes down looking. And the Rangers set down in order. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Tavares under this one. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Betts.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And Mookie takes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Righty to the plate. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And a good eye there. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals.
Full count.
James Outman up next for the Dodgers. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
So the batting order turns over, and now Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Hayward going back on this one. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. The 1-1. On the ground right side, India. Slings to first, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, James Outman.
1-1 now. That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And next for L.A., Adam Duvall. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Lowe pulls that one down, and there are two outs.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So up next, Jason Hayward. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Tavares settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
In the air, right field. Hayward ranging back. Makes the catch for the out.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a count 1-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 2.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Marcus Semien. High fly ball out towards left field. Duvall going back. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers have won 4 in a row.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium,